Man, I'm getting out of shape. That should not have worn me out. I'm back. I wanted a new band. I couldn't resist this one. I've been wanting it for a really long time, and now I have it. And I didn't want to order it from All of Toys, so I ordered this brand new package from Amazon. Because it was actually a little cheaper than if I wanted to get the whole thing. Yeah, weird. That'll make sense in a second. I'm back. All I did was get the the Bite Croc video out. I haven't made any other progress on any of the other videos that I said I would. At this point, I might just keep them as a backlog so that I can edit them and upload them whenever I need content. Other than that, let's get in. I don't have any other intros to do. It's night again, you know what that means. No natural light for me to film with. I probably shouldn't do that. I don't want to damage the boxes. Not a real knife. I haven't gotten scammed with foreign bays from Amazon yet. I think I usually do a pretty good job, so let's see if this is the first one that I get scammed with. It doesn't look like it is! Yay! I think I made a right decision again. Meteo Dragoon. Yay! Meteo Dragoon! Yay! I'm sorry. I should be grown, but I'm not, and I won't be. Yeah, I've been wanting this bay for a while. I mean, it's been in the limelight. I feel like that's for good reason. Oh, god damn it, I forgot my light bars. That's why the lighting is gonna be extra bad for this video. Yay! 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 I think got the fucking pole of darkness, despair, and doom. Comes with the winder launcher, which is what I alluded to in the intro. If I were to get this from All of Toys, it would be $5 more expensive than what I paid for. I paid $30 for this on Amazon with the launcher. If I were to get it through All of Toys, I could have gotten the bay for $25, which is cheaper, but I wanted the launcher primarily because I wanted the ripcord. Purple. I love purple. So, besides that, we have Meteo Dragoon 370 Jolt. Let's see if we can get this off without damaging the actual packaging. Ooh, I don't like that sound. Why? Why do they have to put stickers directly on the box like this? People I can't even use like acetone or anything to get it off. God motherfucking damn. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I'm past that point. It's gonna be at the back anyway. I'd rather them just put it on the bottom though. Like, seriously. Again, not a real knife. So if you decide that, yes, this is a real knife, fuck you. You're wrong and you'll never be right in your life. Ever. Ooh, voice crack. That was special. Yeah, open. Alright, so it's still not a real knife. Oh my fucking god. I was gonna say sorry to that one YouTube AI bot that's having to approve all my videos, but no, fuck you, AI bot. Tell your supervisor or whatever the fuck you answer to that they can fuck themselves and get more real people, because we don't need more AI. Ever. At all. Please and thank you. So, in case you guys don't know, this is not going to be the only way to get Meteo Dragoon. I mentioned it briefly in my Bite Croc video, but we are going to be getting a Hasbro version of this exact set. However, for some reason, they're giving us another left string launcher. I don't know why they're not giving us a left winder launcher, but again, as I've said many times now, say it with me, the winder launcher is better, in my opinion, than the string launcher, which is the reason why I went the extra mile, and instead of waiting for the Hasbro one to come out, I'll do this. If you guys still want me to do the Hasbro one, I'll buy it for gits and shiggles, but let's say, you know what, in order to do that, I'm gonna do my first thing ever. I'm gonna do a like goal. If you guys want me to do Meteo Dragoon from Hasbro when it comes out, just so that you guys can see full transparency exactly what comes with it, and my opinion on it, then I'll actually be able to compare it to the TT one and tell you if there are any differences. Most likely there won't be. Get the video to 20 likes. That's a pretty big goal because I haven't, gotten, I think, even 10 yet. So get this video to 20 likes, we will do that. You know what, we're gonna move that aside for now. Let's just go to the launcher. So aside from this being white, the only thing interesting about this is that it is a left spin launcher. So as of right now, the only, the only one this is going to work with is Meteo Dragoon and Cobalt Dragon. But again, I only have a string launcher for it from when I bought my Cobalt Dragoon. This is a ripcord. Despite it being purple, purple. I love purple. This has two things about it. One, the ripcord grip, which I personally love. It just feels a lot better. This ripcord should be the same size and length as the extra long ripcord. Okay, it's a little bit shorter. I think it's longer than a normal ripcord, but shorter than the extra long one. Wait, that one. Yeah, that's weird. So this is longer than the standard ripcord, but shorter than the longer ripcord. I would have thought that this one would have been longer, but it's not. Okay. It's the exact same type of launcher as a normal launcher. It's just left spin. It also had that purple. Purple, I love purple. Anyway, aside from my personal obsession with this motherfucking launcher, let's get into what most people get this set for, because let's be real, I'm just a bit of a psychopath and like winder launchers this much to pay an extra $10 for it. Jesus motherfucking Christ. Okay, so we have Meteo Dragoon. If you notice, this has 3 dragon heads. However, none of them are the same size. This is the smallest, this one's in the medium range, and then this is our biggest one. It has these little bits of rubber similar to Impact Drake here, but obviously the biggest impact is right there. That's our main bay. I mean, aside from that, it's pretty much just a normal blade. I'd equate this to somewhere between like Dran Buster and Fox Brush, where it has a major contact point, but it goes around pretty much in a circle the rest of the way. And you have 370. Oh, I actually kind of like this color. I didn't really look at the stock combo aside from the blade a whole lot, but I really like this color. I don't really have anything that's like this deep blue yet, but I'm a fan so far. So if I ever use a 370 for something, I'll definitely be sure to use that one. And then of course we have our unique driver for this one, Jolt. Jolt is, I believe, a 20 gear bit. Very, very small actual contact point. There you go. You can see how small that actually is. It's kind of like an extremely tiny flat. And then, of course, you have your burst resistant bit. Oh, I'm doing this the wrong way. I got too used to right. So, in case you guys didn't know, in order to put a left ratchet on, instead of twisting like this, you have to twist like this to actually get it to lock on because it spins a different direction. Then finally, Jolt goes in, and that's your new bay. Ta-da! So, without further ado, let's get into testing. One day, I'll eventually clean out the stadium with all the hair and stuff. I just forget about it whenever the light's not on. Right, you can see? Oh my god. How it works. Okay, go. So on that launch, looked like we had some really good life after death there. It had a lot more stamina than I thought it was going to, but maybe that'll help with its little surface area. Let's try it again, a little more angled. Yeah, overall it didn't look like angling it did too much. If anything, it just gave it a little bit more, you know, it made it a little more aggressive at the start. Just gonna do full strength flat, go. Yeah, I mean, that went probably about as well as I thought it was going to. First opponent versus stock is going to be Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. Go. Yeah, it was definitely hitting the rubber a lot. Okay, we're just gonna do standard rules, so first to 5. That went a lot better, it just lost way too much stamina. Yeah, it looks like the combination between Jolt and 370 is just making it both too tall and just unstable, because it seems like it's getting unstabilized and then scraping against the ground a lot, which I know the blade itself is not very balanced, but it's kind of a lot. But I think it's also just kind of, you know, scraping and then scraping, that's going to make it stand on top of it, just kind of better damage from you know, being rubberized anyway. There we go. It actually looked like it spinning left saved it for a second there. It looked like it was about to go down, and it looked like we actually saw the gimmick working as intended, where it like took a little bit of spin off from Rod and used it to keep going. It took that one round. I'll call that pretty much a win. I mean, on this stock combo, it's, to be fair, I rip very aggressively. You know what, we'll give it one more round where I'm not doing it as much, just to see if that can actually help it in any meaningful way. So, I wanted to put it up against an attack type, but I also wanted to give more chance to spin steal. So, we're going to be doing my favorite combo at the moment, which is Samurai Caliber 960 Low Rush. And to make up for a lot of loss of stamina, we are just putting Dragoon on Hexa instead of Jade. Go. Yeah, I just want to rewatch that. That did not feel fair. God damn it.
You stupid n-
Okay, that time it was user error. I swear to God we're not having a repeat of the croc fit. God, that fucking thing was a nightmare. Go.
I swear to God we're not having a repeat of the croc fit.
There. Well, that was kind of lucky. 3 points off rip. Although I do think there was a collision. If, you know, we're not going to count it towards points right now, but if I'm going to go back in footage, see if that was. If it is, then we'll just add on that to however much it wins. Go.
I swear to God, when I have it. I swear.
That was actually kind of crazy. Wow. Go. You know, I think with a better combo, I think I can make Dragoon work, like, in my deck. I mean, go. I think I already know what I'm going to, say about this day in my review, so, you know, fuck it. Okay, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna glaze this quite as hard as I glazed Samurai Caliber, but I'm gonna tell you right now, my end prediction is going to be, buy it. You should just buy. Oh my god, what is our focusing issue today? Thank you. I think you should buy it. You know, I think it can perform better. I think if I were to actually try to, I could beat it outside of, like, this review. But, yeah, I think this one will become a stay in my deck. If anything, I know the ripcord will. That's immediately going to be the main ripcord I'm using because it's Dragon. I love the dragon. It's cool. But I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, I mean, launcher looks pretty cool. I think, yes, it does. And design-wise, like in that department, it does look a little different. This one seems a bit more bulkier. Well, probably not. No, it is a little bulkier, actually. It's a little bulkier. Yeah, I mean, I like it. The launcher and stuff, very glad I got the imported bay so that I didn't get stuck with another fucking string launcher. Meteo, I really like this one. I had a feeling I was going to like this a lot better than Cobalt, which, I mean, I guess is going to be fair either way, unless I absolutely hated this one, because I don't really like Cobalt. I don't think it really, I mean, I have the base version, to be fair. Some of the repaints, the metal coats actually look pretty good, but the base one is kind of I don't really like the look of it. I think it's kind of boring, I guess. I mean, it's a very early BX base, so I'm not really holding too much to it. I mean, I kind of understand why is kind of what I'm saying, but I definitely prefer this over Cobalt. I also think the design is more unique instead of just making it like a rigid, like, circle-ish square kind of thing, or just a basic triangle. They actually did, like, okay, smaller, medium, large. I do think this will be better suited for attack on low heights and actually defense on higher heights. And my reasoning is that if it is on higher heights, there's more of a chance that bays will hit the rubber, which will allow it to recover stamina more when versing right spin. When it comes to attack, I think what you really should be going for is this large metal area right here, where it's more of a smash attack. And also dropping its height is going to expose more of that metal to actually gaining hits, as we kind of saw within, like, the first couple of fights. I even mentioned, like, because of its height, I didn't even really hear any metal touching. I just heard rubber, and every single time that happened, it looked like it lost a lot of stamina. But when it was low on stamina and that happened, it did almost save it. I think that was with Samurai Caliber, that during that fight. I mean, obviously, you saw it, so you know which one I'm talking about, or at least I hope you do, because if you didn't, that means you weren't paying attention. And then, if you weren't paying attention, I'm gonna have to have a chat with you. I might need to speak to your principal or your mom. I think, like I said, you know, I like it. I like the ripcord. I like the launcher. That's not going to be most people's mainstay, but that's me. Especially because I don't use left ones. I really wanted the ripcord. It's kind of ironic that I paid technically I paid $5 extra just to get not a ripcord launcher, but this ripcord. Oh god, I'm a pathetic person. I'm glad I did, because I like this launcher, so if I ever do use a left spin bay, whether it is Cobalt or Meteo, I will be using this. I am hoping, though, that sooner or later we get a dual spin launcher, or maybe, I mean, there probably already is one, but maybe like a flip attachment so that you can use two launchers, like a left or a right spin, and like just flip them on top of each other so that you can flip them if you use like both rotationals in your deck. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like it. I think, aside from repeating myself, like, we'll go to the part that I like. So I like the color scheme a lot. I kind of mentioned it a little passingly. The lighting, again, fucking sucks. I'll probably add photos of this once I get the chance to in better lighting. Yeah, but I mean, I like this. I like the purple. I think it meshed really well with the red. I like the metal coat, although it's gonna come off. Although I've seen some people where they've actually like removed the metal coating entirely, and it looks really well. It looks almost better than it does with the metal coat. So once that happens, or if it happens where I lose a lot of the metal coating, I might remove the rest of the metal coat, like strip it and then polish it, because I think that'll look really pretty. And it should match Cobalt Dragoon better, even though I don't really like it. The 370, I'm not sure how much I'm going to use it. It might come into use. I think I am actually running a 370 in my current deck. I don't know. I'll confirm that, maybe, and put it in my little fucking banter text box right there. Because you know what? No, I'm going to start going back. Editor Bunny, you fucking suck. I hate you too. Quit bullying me. Fuck you, just do your goddamn job and put it here. Yeah, I like that. I like the red and stuff. I really like the blue. Like I said, this is like a crystal blue almost, and this is like a water blue. Like a deep ocean, like a cross between like an ocean and a royal blue. And then I like the purple on this one. I don't think I'm going to be using Jolt a ton. Oh my fucking god, the focus on this is so bad today. There we go. But I do think I want to experiment with this in more ones like this. Might either go alongside or even flat out replace level in a lot of my decks. I'd say my final thoughts are like, buy it. I think it's a good set. I'm glad I did. If you don't really care about the winder launcher, get it from Hasbro when it comes out. That set's going to be $25. But if you want a left spin winder launcher and you don't have one, get it from this set. Just spend the extra like $5. And the only reason I'm saying, unless you absolutely cannot wait and you have a left string launcher from maybe your Cobalt Dragoon, you could get this from All of Toys because they offer just the bay on its own for $25. But you have to pay an extra $10 to get the launcher. But if you get it from Amazon, you get this entire thing for $30. But if you also get this from Hasbro when it releases in July, which is not very far off. I mean, we are in August, so that's like 3-ish months, I think. Will also be my blading anniversary, so maybe I'll do something for my first year back in the fandom. We'll see. I don't even know yet. I don't know, and I don't even know if I'll care by then. But yeah, I guess we'll see that when that comes out. Shit. Yeah, I think that's about it. Get this. I strongly recommend you do, but if you don't, I don't really fucking care. And if you hate me, you should get off your fucking ass, go outside, touch grass. I don't care if it's 3 in the fucking morning. Get up, go outside, touch grass. I don't know, have a life. Be kind to other people. I'm a very hateable person, I understand. In fact, unsubscribe from me. Unlike this video. Remove your like and dislike this video. Unwatch this video. Shoot your friends that you shared it with. This doesn't deserve anything. But if you did enjoy it and you like this one, I'm gonna hold your family hostage until you watch the next one once that comes out. Cool? Alright, great deal. Maybe I'll see you if I'm not dead soon.
Selfish cause I got a lot to do. You know I'm kinda pop star, kinda white boy awesome, covered in lip gloss, kisses blueberry blossom. You heard of me? That's probably cause you gossip. Your mouth tastes just like my name, I'm so nice.